coffee. Um, welcome back to my channel. By the title of this video, this is going to be a life update. I know you're probably looking at my background like, girl, what's that? I'm at my grandparents' house in Florida. So I've been here since Thanksgiving, which is my birthday. And today is the 3rd of December, and I go back home to Dallas today, which I love my family, but I am excited to go back home. I've only been in my place for 2 weeks, and I left it. So I definitely am like, I miss my place. Which means I gotta go back to work tomorrow. But yeah, so here is an official life update. What's going on with your girl? And honestly, not much. I mean, yeah, I have a new job I told y'all about during Vlogtober. And so what I am a marketing coordinator for a telecommunications company. So what my company does is they provide these systems called DAS. And basically what a DAS system is, it's a distributed antenna system, and they put them in buildings to help the cell phone coverage within the building. So my position as a marketing coordinator means that I am over trade shows and event show management. So I do all the logistics for any of our trade shows, whether they're international or in the States, and any event that we go to. I'm also doing content creation, so that includes social media content, any content whatsoever that the company needs. I help with that or oversee certain product or certain not products, oversee certain projects. And then also I am leading the video program. So we don't really have a company video, who we are video, and so I will be the one to create that for the company. And so I'm really excited. I love my company. It's pretty small. It's pretty great. It's not in the exact industry per se that I wanted to be in, but I am doing what I wanted to do as far as creating content. So it all works out. And I'm learning a lot about tech, and we need more Black folks in tech anyway. So that's that on that. I'm learning about like 5G, y'all, and frequencies and stuff that I don't know nothing about. So I'm really excited about that. As you guys can tell from Vlogmas Day 1 and 2, I moved into my first place, and you kind of see my excitement over that. And I will make a more detailed video as far as like what I pay for rent, my location. I live in Dallas, but you know, like where my amenities, how I found my apartment. If you guys are interested in any videos like that, I will definitely make them. I need to stop touching my hair. I will definitely create those. And so far, y'all, you guys will definitely see this Vlogmas. I've been posting old content that I already had edited just because I'm not home, and I'm really just chilling and enjoying my family's company. We really haven't done much, so that's why I haven't really vlogged while I was here. So once I get home, I'll be able to vlog. You can see my daily life and me putting my apartment together and what I do with my friends and hanging out and things like that. But I'm really enjoying living on my own. I've never lived on my own before. It's a little nerve-wracking. It's a little scary because it's like bills and light bill, water bill, and security deposits. Like, moving is expensive, okay? And I live in what's considered a luxury apartment, so it's definitely more, it was at the very top of my budget. But to live where I wanted to live and living alone as a woman, I wanted to make sure that I was in a very secure place, a very secure environment, that I felt safe, that my family would feel safe with me living there. So there was a lot of things I went into me picking that place. And so far so good, y'all. I be grocery shopping, I be cooking, and I'm learning how to cook, which means I just call my grandparents and my mom every other day. Like, I know how to make the basic meals, but like I fried chicken for the first time. Like, yeah, I'm 23, never fried chicken before, but it's cool. It's cool. So just things like that. I'm really enjoying this next stage in my life of being an adult. I'm truly like, I'm an adult now. Like before, yeah, I was grown, I was an adult, but it's like, this is it. Like, it's me. The decisions that I make, the decisions that I decide, the choices that I make, it's all on me. And it's a weird feeling. It's a very weird feeling. I'm obviously happy and I'm joyful, but it's just like, it's kind of nerve-wracking. It's kind of scary. I'm pretty impulsive with things in general sometimes, so that part's not scary, but I'm the type that, like, I'll just do something and after the fact I'm like overthinking what I decided to do, and so that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I'm paying my rent a month in advance, because I got a special, so I got a month free. So this month in December, my rent is actually free, but I still paid as though I don't have this month free. So I'll always be a month ahead. God forbid if anything were to happen, I would have a month to figure out my life. I've been catching up my debt, my bills. I made budgets. Like, I'm really on this journey of becoming really sufficient, mature, and smart about how I budget my money, how I manage my time, who I allow my space. Even though I went a little crazy for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but I'm freelancing, so if you need any social media, PowerPoint, whatever, holla at your girl. I'm freelancing right now as a social media manager for a holding company, so I'm over 2 of their companies right now. One's a children's boutique called Double Scoop Boutique, and one is a beard care line for men called Beard Pack, and I'm really enjoying that. Like I said, I'm doing that on my daily life, but it's in a completely different industry than what I'm used to. So it's corporate America, so I can't really be as creative. I can't post funny memes, like, it's very serious. So I started freelancing to obviously make extra money, because the hustle never stops, but also to be able to get back into my creative mode and zone of life. And I'm loving it so far. And I'm really just on this journey, and I'm so excited to be creating content again, so you guys can follow me on this journey, follow me on all the things that I am acquiring at 23. If y'all didn't know, my 23rd birthday was on Thanksgiving this year. I was born on November 28th in 1996, and so I just turned 23, and I'm really at this time in my life where I'm just like, oh, this is so cool. Like, it's crazy. Like, I graduated college. Like, I'm about to start a postgraduate certificate program next month. I have a career. I have an apartment. I have a car. Like, I'm really at this place where I'm just like, oh, wow, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, a year ago this time, I had just turned 22. Living in a hotel. I had just wrecked my car a month prior. I had just finished my last fall semester of undergrad and was very just like over school. I was in a very low place. I had to get a ride to and from work. I had to do that and the third. I was working 60, 70-hour work weeks just so I could afford to get a new car. And so it's just like my life was so different a year ago, and it's just crazy. Like, one thing that my first tattoo, and one thing like that, well, first tattoo that I want to get, and the thing that I always remind myself is that greater is coming. And it's just like, that's really been the mantra of my life, because even at the beginning of this year, I moved into my student apartment to be an RA because I needed to help create more space. I had the opportunity to live for free, and me and my family were living in a hotel, and there's 7 of us. And so I said, well, I'll just go be an RA. I wanted to move to Dallas anyway, so it all worked out. I was traveling and stuff, yeah, but I was in a very bad mental place, and I was just trying to pull myself out of that. My great aunt and Ida passed away, and that was really hard. It's still something that's kind of like, wow, that was a person that taught me how to read, who taught me all these great things in life, who's the reason why I'm as smart as I am. And so her passing away months before I was supposed to graduate college, something that something that she instilled in me to do, that she was so proud of me for accomplishing, that she bragged about, we talked about since I was a little kid. And she passed away on Valentine's Day. And she's the matriarch of my family. It was just a very hard time, and I really was just like, I don't even want to graduate anymore. I don't care. Like, I had made it so far. Even if you watch my 10 days to graduation video, you'll see even the week of graduation, they told me I wasn't gonna walk. And it's just like, I went through so much, and it was just so hard. And so to be where I am now, compared to where I was 11 months ago, it's a true testament of keeping the faith. And it sounds so cliche, but even in my lowest points that I've experienced, I was always reminded, I was always told that greater is coming. Pressing on, keep pushing on. Things are happening for a reason, even if you don't see why. Just so much encouragement. And even when I wasn't confident enough to tell my family, like, yo, I need help, like, I ain't gonna make it, I had to just constantly tell myself. And that's not easy. It's not easy. It's a daily, multiple time a day battle to keep going. It's so easy to just quit and waddle in your sorrow. And I persevered, and I'm not pleased. Like, I'm not taking this as look what I did, because baby, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, because it wasn't me at all. Because if it was up to me, I would have probably dropped out of school. I would have just moved home. I would still be working at Waffle House, trying to figure it out. I would have gave up my last semester, like so many people that I know who did, so many people who aren't graduating. I would have been like, forget it, I'll graduate next year or whatever, if it was up to me. And so it's just so crazy how different my life is right now, the different headspace I'm in mentally. Just like manifestation and talking to yourself, and words of encouragement to yourself, words of affirmation to yourself, praying, all that stuff is so powerful. I wrote down, I wish I had my journal, but it's obviously at home. I had wrote down, what was it, in May? January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. In May, when I graduated, what I wanted to have accomplished, or what I wanted to see or be in the works in 6 months in November. And on that list, I wanted to have a career, have my own place, pay off over 50% of my debt, and start the process to get my business back on track. I paid off, I got a job. August 5th is when I first started my career. That was my first start date. I was living on my friend's couch. I had to move there out of the student apartment, was staying on her couch because my parents lived too far. My first check went to paying up my car note. I was 3 months behind on my car note, my credit cards, everything, to the point where like they were coming to get my car, period, point blank. So my first paycheck, I paid my car up. I was broke. I was broke the whole month of August. I was broke all in October. September, basically broke in October. I was able to catch up everything, have everything current or at least paid off by October. And it took sacrifice. It took so much sacrifice. Like, I partied, I have fun, whatever, but I really was sacrificing. This is the most money I've ever made in my life. And I could have easily balled out. I could have easily been going on shopping sprees and everything, but I really had to, like, no. No. This is your goals. So I did that. I moved to my apartment November 15th. I just reset up everything for my business. I had paid off all the old taxes I had owed for my business in October. And so I'm getting the steps now, preparing to relaunch my store. And so I'm just really in this space. And I redid it. I wrote down for the next 6 months what I want to accomplish. And it's crazy. And I'm not saying all this to brag, but just to give people encouragement, to let you know that, like, look at how I'm telling you how my life was a year ago. Look at how I'm telling you how my life was in January of this year, how my life was in February, how when I graduated college, I was on a high for a day about graduation and then quickly realized I don't have a job and I was about to have to move home. And I wanted to stay in Dallas so bad. And by the grace of God, my school let me stay in my student apartment for 3 months because I told them I want to find a job in Dallas. And a week before I had to move out, I got a job. I moved out of my student apartment August 15th. I started my job August 5th. That's nothing but God. That's nothing but me keeping the faith. There's nothing but my family and friends encouraging me. That's nothing but blessings and favor. I was homeless, carless, working at Waffle House a year ago. Nothing but greatness. So I'm in this here. We're already at 17 minutes, but it's just, that's my life update, y'all. Staying in a beautiful mindset, knowing that I've gone through so much and I've accomplished so much, believing and have faith that God's not going to give me too much more than I can handle. And it's okay to not know what the hell is going on at the time, because I was like, Jesus, Lord, Father, Allah, what are you doing? You know, like, sometimes you be wanting to question God, like, I don't think this is what you meant to do. I'm finishing my YouTube video. Say hi to my YouTube channel? You want to say hi to my YouTube channel? Oh, okay. Okay.
Why do I say hi to your YouTube channel?
I was giving them a life update on my life. And how different my life was a year ago. And how different.
Then I came.
Oh, God.
Sweet grandmother.
Anyways,
the love of her life.
You want to give them some words of encouragement on keeping the faith?
Yes. Just always know that God is with you.
Mm-hmm.
He will always be with you. He will never forsake you or leave you.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you stand on His word and His promises, you will be okay.
Amen. Want to do it?
Yes,
Want to do it?
Yes, He will.
Well, this is the end of Vlogmas Day 3 Life Updates. I hope y'all enjoyed. Wise words from Granny. And like, comment, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And y'all be blessed.